Can we talk about police contract issues? I mean, would voters, should they assume that you would vote for, the police have said that the reason there's a retention problem is that their salaries are not in line with the other agencies. What's your feeling on that, and how would you deal with that in this budget environment?
Well, I'll answer your question directly, Brittany. The other part of this is I'm running against Christine Teal. I'm not a police commissioner. I mean, I'll be part of the commission dealing with this. And I'm, again, one of 5 voices on the commission. Now, having said that, there are certain issues with retention because of the salary discrepancies. That's a given when you take a look at the difference if you see it. On the other hand, don't forget, as a chief, before I left, I negotiated this final contract. With the commission's final contract, I negotiated at the table with them, and I was able to persuade the union to accept that contract, and also the commission to unanimously pass it. I know both sides of the table there, and that's another thing that I think is one of the attributes I bring to the table is the unions recognize the fiscal difficulties they're ahead. They recognize the issue with pensions. They want somebody who they can trust to talk to so they get a fair discussion on the issues. Where that leads us, I do not know in the future, but that's a big part of what I bring to the table. My whole style, as you know, has been about being a consensus builder, a mediator, a facilitator, and that's what I do, and that's what I can do at the commission when it talks dealing with the police and fire. Both of those contracts will be up this year, as a matter of fact. So we will have to face that as a new commission.
As the chief, you were you kind of insulated yourself with PIOs, and you were not that great about returning reporter phone calls or giving comment to the media. Is that how we could expect you to be as a commissioner, or would you be responsive to the public?
Well, Phil, first of all, I was responsive to the public